Good morning. Happy Friday. Time now is 11:02. Welcome to this Digital Weather Now. We're going to get to the forecast in just a moment, but for those watching on Roku, Amazon Fire, or streaming it in the app, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you're watching, I want to let you know about traffic news first. We do have a serious crash that has closed southbound lanes of Interstate 95. This is a traffic map behind me. The area I want to draw attention to is basically 80 at 16 or 80 at 95 near mile point 104 or 106 between those exits, very near the Airways Avenue exit in the Pooler city limits. We do have a crash blocking all southbound lanes, and you are being diverted southbound again, not northbound on Interstate 95, but southbound at 95. Road closed due to that crash on I-95 southbound between exit 104 Airways Avenue and exit 102, that's US 80, but you're going to be diverted off at exit 106 there, just a little bit further, basically in that vicinity, within a mile of the actual crash. You're being diverted off there onto another roadway. Southbound traffic is being diverted off at exit 106, so very near where the crash has been confirmed, just a couple exits back. You're being diverted off of Interstate 95 this morning. This is just a southbound issue. Northbound, you are absolutely fine through Pooler up into the South Carolina low country, but it is the southbound side that is collecting delays here pretty quickly because it's a busy interstate, especially heading into a summer weekend, and because of the crash, we are seeing backup. So just wanted to let you know that. Of course, WTOC working to find out more information. A good place to check for more information and any updates that we may get and be on the lookout for those to be passed along is with the WTOC News app. Again, we have information, or we're going to be posting information in there, and we will send out updates throughout the morning. Also, the WTOC Traffic Twitter account, that's another good one as well. All right, forecast-wise today, kind of shifting gears here, and finally, I can say we'll have a little bit more sunshine, a little less rain in the forecast. Still think we do have a couple pop-ups on the way today, but right now, Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar is quiet. Coastal Empire, Low Country, no issues, 11:04, and we are having nice conditions outside right now. Temperature-wise, we are warming up. Of course, no surprise, almost July, plenty of sunshine out there. 83 Savannah, 84 Hunter, 81 at Walterboro, 81 Waycross, 81 in Swainsboro, 79 cool spot in Baxley, as well as Brunswick. So 80 is pretty common now. As soon as we get around that 90-degree temperature, we're going to kind of bust the cap, if you will. Clouds will be able to more freely grow and eventually produce some showers and a couple of thunderstorms today. But number one, rain is going to remain more isolated than it has been the past few days. Number two, do not cancel any plans. Today is simply a normal summer day, less stormy actually than it has been so far this summer overall, which is a couple downpours around the area. All right, I'm going to go ahead, go to the WTOC TV Facebook page. Also, this is streaming on Twitter, and we're going to retweet that tweet with the stream from the main news account, and I'm going to go on Facebook and start answering some questions that you may have. Of course, you can ask them on Twitter as well, but going over to Facebook, WTOC TV, not my personal page or my work page, WTOC Cutter Martin, but on the main news page, that's where you can ask your questions, and I will be there to give you some of those answers. D, hello to you as well. Hope everyone has a good day. Thank you for that kind word, Leo. You as well. Hey, Diane, thanks for watching. Yvonne, happy Friday to you as well. Deborah, Vivian, Daniel, Tony, Daniel, again, happy Friday. Leo, I know, can't believe July's almost here. Tell me about it. It's crazy. Let's see. Bonnie says, we are really tired of rain, but could use more in places. It's been dry. How can you be tired of the rain and say it's dry and the same thing? Let's see. And Stromae Vedra, I'm guessing August will be excruciating. There is no correlation. We can't say because July was hot, August is going to be hotter. Actually, climatologically speaking, historically speaking, July is our peak temperature month, one of our hotter months here locally. But that's not to say it's going to get any worse. And in fact, we're running just a couple of degrees above average. It hasn't been crazy. We haven't broken any records. So, it's been consistently above average, but not record-breaking heat so far. And we're back closer to average here for the next few days. Hey, Claude, hello to you. So, Stromae, hopefully that's some good news for you. And let's see, Bonnie, hopefully we can get some rain. You're welcome, Barbara, but you know we can't have our cake and eat it too. It's either gonna rain, or we're going to get tired of the rain, or it's not dry. And, you know, some isolated spots are dry, but most of us are much better off now than we were going into summer before this rainy switch began. So, with all that set aside, let's talk about today's rain chances. Again, it's going to be isolated. Here we are at 11. This forecast model's jumping the gun here up northwest of Statesboro. Don't think we're going to see any isolated activity here develop for maybe another couple hours. I was just peeking outside. Not many clouds out there. We need those first before we can get the rain to develop. I think it'll happen, but let's wait till early afternoon. Here we are, 2:30. A classic summer day. We heat up quickly. Land, soil, dry, a solid, heats quicker than this big old liquid, the Atlantic Ocean out here. And that difference in warm-up creates a little boundary, a little sea breeze front that then races inland almost every day of the summer, late spring into early fall. And that can serve as a focus, like a cold front, to lift the air. When air is lifted, it traditionally cools and condenses, and you get clouds, and you get a couple showers and thunderstorms if everything aligns just right. And I think that's the case today, but coverage very isolated. And one of the drier days we've had so far this week, and working its way inland. I think the greatest chance for rain still scattered here. South of 16, Toombs, Tattnall counties, Montgomery County, Wheeler County, Coffee, Jeff Davis counties, Bacon County, Appling County, Ware County, southwestern areas having the greatest rain chance today going into the late afternoon, the early evening hours. I think Low Country dinner, east of I-95, downtown dinner plans, Tybee Island beach plans, east of I-95, or coastal county plans this evening. You're good to go. There are no issues out there, but we are going to see showers and thunderstorms kind of focus here. Again, Coffee, Jeff Davis counties. I showed you higher rain chances this morning out here, and I do think that's still the case. Data suggesting that there will be slightly greater amounts of moisture energy over here producing showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. So that area has the greatest rain chance today, just isolated stuff elsewhere. And going into the evening, we're going to quiet it down initially, but look at this out here. You see that moisture? We actually have a little disturbance coming our way, going to increase everybody's moisture and instability and help lift the atmosphere to get more clouds, showers, and thunderstorms on your Saturday. So let's see what's coming in. Hey, Claude, thank you for watching. Barbara, you're very welcome. Carolyn, happy Friday to you as well out in Baxley. Anita says, less rain sounds good. For most of us, that's certainly ringing true. And Leo says, hopefully it'll be dry for most of 4th of July. I think that's the case, but between now and then, it's going to get wet again. That's what I'm going to talk about tomorrow's forecast. Joe wants to know, what about tomorrow night's fireworks in Wayne County, about 9-ish? I'm going to walk you through that Saturday forecast now. In the forecast. Jamie says, looks like rain for me at 6. We cannot do that. I'm not sure. Jamie, actually, I'm going to ask you a question. Barbara, let me answer your question first. Will Savannah get rain? You know, Savannah's a big old town. It can rain on one side of town. It's been almost every day now, one side of town, and it's dry on the other side of town. So I can't say, you know, will Savannah get rain, unfortunately. But, you know, there's a chance of rain today, and I think the chance is much lower than it has been. It was lower than yesterday, and Savannah didn't get much rain yesterday. So it kind of just depends. If you're in Savannah, I certainly don't want you to cancel any plans because of the rain chance. I'm going to tell you that. It's low enough to not worry about it today. But there could be a couple of pop-up showers around, Barbara, this afternoon. And then by early evening, we're going to shut off the faucet. Let's see. Yeah, so Jamie, question. I'm not sure. Maybe were you looking at that forecast model, or were you looking at the weather app that made you think that it might be raining at your place at 6? Because, you know, it's only 11 a.m. and we can't really get that specific as far as exact timing. I think your greatest rain chance, I'm not sure where exactly you're watching from, but I wouldn't count on it raining at any specific time in this kind of weather pattern. It's just summer stuff. It pops up, 15 minutes later, it's gone. It's just that kind of thing. So I wouldn't be too worried about the whole 6 o'clock hour being interrupted by rain or anything like that. All right, I'm just updating the comments. It doesn't look like we have anything new, so I'm going to run you through Saturday here really quickly. So we're going through today, same general idea. That's just a different forecast model. We can look a little farther out into the future with this one. So let's start early on your Saturday, and then I'm going to take this back a little later to 10 p.m. Here we are. Okay, so 5 a.m. Saturday, nice, partly cloudy, an isolated shower is possible, but it's not going to be a wet morning. Here we are, 10, 11, 12, moisture increasing, clouds growing, and we already by lunchtime have a couple showers kind of intermixed here. Greater rain chances tomorrow compared to today. Notice as we go into the afternoon, showers, thunderstorms here, low country, kind of scattered about inland, maybe some hefty storms south of the Altamaha River. That's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on your Saturday. Rain still ongoing 5, 6, 7, especially south of the Altamaha. I think the wetter conditions out here, kind of like today, you guys are just in the perfect sweet spot, if you will, to see the greatest rain chance. Baxley, Vidalia, Douglas, Waycross, Jessup, Blackshear, Odom, all of these communities out here, Reedsville, Glenville, probably west of Claxton, that's your greatest rain chance, but probably some pop-ups up here as well, Savannah area into the low country. So those asking about Jessup, the Waycross area, Ware and Wayne counties, you're going to have rain early evening. I do think, though, and notice this trend by 9, and I had the hour-by-hour forecast for Richmond Hill on TV, the news at daybreak this morning for their Independence Day celebration coming up tomorrow evening. I think it's going to be drying out. I left a rain chance in because it's a messy weather pattern. There's a lot of moisture. I mean, a lot of moisture in place, so it's easy to get a pop-up to go up and produce a quick downpour in this type of weather pattern. But I think quieter in the evening compared to the afternoon. So if you were having a 2, 3 o'clock for celebration or fireworks sort of thing or barbecue, be a little more worried about rain impacting your plans versus an 8, 9 o'clock festivity where a lot of the firework festivities or when they'll be going on, of course, after sunset or so. Leo, you have a great weekend as well. Geraldine wants to know how hot it's going to be in Midway today. Lower 90s, about 93 or so. A pretty good bet. Patty, thank you for watching. Nice to hear from you as well. Bella, you have a great weekend yourself. Lee, you have a great day too. Deanie says skeeters are awful in Metter. That's certainly the case. Thank you for the comment there, Strohmeyer. That means a lot. Hopefully you have an awesome Friday and a great weekend. So do we just want to let you know tomorrow is going to be wetter than today. There's going to be more storms on radar. You're going to just notice that. If you took a snapshot at today at 3 o'clock and tomorrow at 3 o'clock, Saturday, going to be your wetter day. I mean, we'll have some rain linger into Sunday, but still going to be scattered. So just want you to be aware of that. Even, 11 a.m. Sunday, we're still having a couple of pop-ups, church time Sunday, breakfast, brunch time Sunday. So we, of course, want you to be aware of that possibility. Sabrina, hope you have a great day as well. Enjoy your Friday. And here's one way that you can enjoy your Friday. We talk about this a lot here. WTOC weather app, and this is what I do. I typically, if I have outdoor plans, I'm just going to glance at radar, check radar, see what's developing near me, be, cognizant of the clouds and stuff that are around me, and be able to see what may or may not, hopefully, impact your plan. So there's radar right here in the weather app. You can zoom around, set your location, so that, you can zoom right down in here. Let's say you're going down, for example, to Richmond Hill. It's going to take a second to load here, but you can jump down here, see what's developing in your area. If you see a dark cloud approaching your fireworks festival or your celebration, your barbecue, your dinner, your date, whatever you're doing, you can just glance at the radar really quick, decide if it's something you don't need to worry about or if you think rain's moving in. And, of course, we're going to give you an earlier heads up than even that with videos in the WTOC weather app. We send these out multiple times a day, updating the forecast, and if any stronger storms happen to develop, of course, we will be putting that in the app as well. Myself, Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley, Meteorologist Andrew Gorton on TV tomorrow, updating the forecast, and Ron Wallace in the morning. We're all here to walk you through what is going to be an awesome celebration of our our country's independence and going over the next week. Of course, this begins tomorrow and it kind of goes all throughout the weekend and next weekend. So, of course, a week in the summertime in Savannah and the coastal empire, the low country, there's bound to be some sort of rain or some sort of weather impact, and we'll be watching that for you. Aside from that, it's going to be seasonably hot, low to mid-90s, humidity on the high side, and we're heating up now. Dave Turley's going to have a check of the latest forecast, current conditions, and what we can expect this afternoon coming up on The News at Noon.